presentation. Very exciting. Let me introduce Campbell Khan. Campbell Khan is Acer President of Personal Computer Global Operations, who knows better than anyone what we will present you now. Please, Campbell.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the IFA and Acer conference. Every company has a bad guy to always challenge the engineering team to work on the next generation creativity as well as innovations. I'm the bad guy in Acer. A lot of people were talking about seems it is the end of the PC era because if you follow through the Walter's presentation, you're going to find out the growth in the PC is actually declined significantly this year. So likely this year, finally, if the worldwide PC shipments is going to be single-digit growth, including desktop and mobile PC, including the notebooks and notebooks all together, right? So if we don't do anything, just sitting right here, I think yes, a lot of people's projection in terms of the kind of the end of the PC era is going to happen. But I think that's my job is to try to do something. Also working with the environment to help out the overall PC market. So this is again going through the histories, the 1950 or 60s, the mainframe age. At that time, mainframe was been invented for the professionals, usually for programmers, and mainly for content creation, right? So at that time, I think the volume is like you're talking about like 1 million units worldwide basis during that decade. And then there's the going through to 1980s when the PC being introduced. So with Microsoft and with Intel getting in, then there's for the office users. So you are seeing like 10 million units of PCs are selling during that period. Going to 1990s, the internet age. So the LCD panel with the LCD display being introduced, the new battery technology, the internet being introduced. Then we're talking about 100 million units were shipping at that time, or a few hundred million units were shipping. And then going to year 2000, and that's the so-called data consumption era, or data consumption age. The 3G, the touch experience being introduced, and then people are using more devices, not just the PC, not just the notebooks, but like smartphones is emerging from then on. So we're talking about billion units shipments. And now getting to year 2010 onward, we're seeing the next generation, that more and more people is going to use the mobile devices. So we're talking about tens of billion users are using. However, the end users is going to be more demanding. They want to use their devices anytime, any place. So we're talking about the pervasive ICT age. So using the similar slide, still what we're talking about the data creation as well as the content creation as well as the content consumption. But if we trying to put in the products right there, then you're gonna see the actually it's the day for data creation. We are all using mainly on your desktops kind of performance desktops or even gaming, desktops. All-in-one PC is also emerging. It's getting more and more popular right now. And then is we know the notebooks taking over the majority of the PCs. So the performance notebooks is coming right there. And actually, Acer also announced a dual display product. We call it the TouchBook last year. So the TouchBook, or we also call it the market name is iconic, to have the so-called dual display touch experience, new innovation on the products. While the emergence of the smartphone as well as the tablets, then end users, just want the instant connection, or they just want the instant internet experience right away, just in a second. Okay, so we figured that out with the today's notebooks. You have very good productivity, you have very good performance. However, it is not going to give you the instant connectivity. It's not going to get you the instant on features. That is why we would like to introduce actually our first ultrabook, Aspire S3 later. We consider the ultrabook as a new category. So again, on your left-hand side, you're seeing the data creation, the traditional notebooks. On the right-hand side, you're seeing today's the smartphone as well as tablets. We are thinking about what should we do on the ultrabook. People were talking about thinner and lighter. But I think the difference between Acer and anyone else, we are also talking about more longevity in terms of battery life. We are also talking about instant on and also the instant connect features. Not only doing that, I can for sure to everyone right here, this is going to be the first generation of the ultrabook from Acer. You're going to see more and more transformation of the ultrabook, or even transformation of the notebook from now on. And we're going to carry the experience that we've developed in the products we're going to show you later to all the notebooks or even other mobile devices. Actually, Acer, in year 2009, Acer started to introduce, we call it the Type 9X. Actually, they're notebooks. We focus on talking about 1-inch thin and light. We're talking about thermal comfort. We think about 8 hours battery life. And also with Adobe home theater solutions with uncompromised performance. And also at the mainstream price. So we've been doing the so-called, if you're talking about thin and light, I think we've been very persistent and on the thin and light and the longevity of the battery life. So thanks to the new introduction of the ultrabook from Intel, I think we are continuing to do the same thing, and we're going to carry the heritage of the Type 9X that we've been delivered 2 years ago, continuing to do that, and we have a new innovation right here. So our ultrabook is going to be even ultra slim and lighter, comparing to any notebooks you're seeing today. It's going to give you the instant mobility. It's going to also offer a battery life longevity, even better than smartphone today. And at the mainstream price segments, and again, without compromising anything in terms of performance. With that, I would like to have a special message from Intel.
Hi guys, congratulations on the launch of the Acer Aspire S3, Acer's first ultrabook. Intel worked very hard with its partners to create the new ultrabook category, which is the next step in the notebook transformation, in the coming revolution. We are proud to see Acer Aspire S3 as one of the time-to-market systems. In addition to the second generation core processor that will deliver great performance and visual experience, the ultrabook will also feature instant on, instant connect with a sleek and sexy form factor and long battery life. I can't wait to see the systems on the retail shelves, and I cannot wait to use one of those. We wish the Acer Aspire S3 great success. Thank you.
Thank you to Moni. He actually is a very good friend with me, so we always challenge each other. I think this with his introduction, I'd like to formally introduce to you our Aspire 3, our first generation ultrabook, and get into the so-called new category of the and also the new experience. As I mentioned, our ultrabook is not going to be just thin and light. Thin and light is just the basic specifications for the our ultrabook. We basically are going to cover 4 main vectors of the key setting features of our ultrabook. Number 1, we call it the Acer Green Instant On. Why we call it a Green Instant On? I'm going to further describe it later. We're also going to do the Instant Connect, because everybody using your mobile device today, it got to be connected somehow. So just get Instant On doesn't resolve all your issues, right? And for sure, it's gonna giving you the best mobility. So it got to be ultra slim and also very light. At the same time, since you're using your laptops, a lot of time putting on your laptops, so it got to be giving you a thermal comfort. Again, the last portion is we will not compromise anything in terms of performance as well as the audio effects. Okay, Instant On, and what we call this as a Green Instant On. First of all, let me iterate the Instant On, how we define it, right? The ultrabook we're gonna roll out, and later I'm gonna show you. Will be able to giving you Instant On when you push the power button or when you open the lid in within 2 seconds, or specifically, precisely, let's say 1.5 seconds for instant on, instant use. And what we call is green. Well, first of all, as I mentioned, this battery life of the ultrabook that we're introducing now, giving you the 50 days, up to 50 days sleep mode under the sleep mode. It means you don't need to really power the system off. You can just close the lid or put the system on the sleep mode. It's gonna give you up to 50 days battery life. That's what I mentioned. It's even longer than your mobile phone today. Secondly, given it's at the so-called much lower power state, it's consuming less power, so your battery life is gonna be longer than usual. So, for example, if you need to replace your batteries in 1 year, and now you maybe need to replace your battery in 1.5 years or even 2 or 3 years. So with that, it's giving, actually, we call it the earth-friendly. So you don't really need to dispose so many batteries when you are using the mobile devices. Well, so second portion we talk about the Instant Connect. As I mentioned, the people are using the mobile devices. You need a connectivity all the time or most of the time, right? So, and there's no magic. Well, we have done a lot of work to make this happen. Okay, so our Instant Connect giving you the 2.5 seconds precisely from power on to get connected. So what we are doing right there is that we are doing a lot of work background. So basically, what we are doing is that we after you power on the system quickly scan the Wi-Fi access points, right? And then it's also registered every time you log on to the Wi-Fi access point in the much, I would say, proactive mode to do that. So if you compare to the traditional notebooks, usually, it can give you the so-called resume from the sleep mode, giving you 2 or 3 seconds. It gives you to get connected to the Wi-Fi access point another, 7 to 10 seconds. This could be the fastest experience you can have today. With the new ultrabook that Acer is introducing, we're giving you 1.5 seconds from, actually from sleep mode to on, and then another 2.5 seconds to get connected to the internet. So it is 4 times faster, minimum 4 times faster than the traditional notebooks. So with that, I would like to introduce to you our first ultrabook, Aspire S3. This is the Aspire 3. I'm going to open the lid, and suppose it's going to be instant on, and it's going to be instant connected. Well, something is I think I need to check it out with the, let me do it again. Some hiccup right here. So, okay, when the system is on, and you just, close the lid, so giving you to the sleep mode, right? So now, I'm gonna do it again. Hope this time works. So it's the instant on, and also with the instant connect within 4 seconds. Okay. Now I close it. You're going back to the sleep mode, and actually it's our design why we can get the battery life up to the 50 days. Actually, we call it smart power management mode. So when system detected the few hours that you haven't you let the device unpacked or inactive, then the system is going to go into the so-called deep sleep mode. The deep sleep mode get into the almost zero power state of the system. So that's why you can sustain it up to the 50 days. Okay. Again, it's not just the instant on, instant connect. It's also the thin and light. So we're talking about it is the ultra slim with the so-called aerodynamic metal design. And what we are doing is actually we are working out a very lightweight aluminum magnesium alloy chassis. I think a lot of people know that aluminum alloy chassis has been one of the most sturdy metal design. And we have been doing that since 1997. So this is I would say the second generation of the magnesium alloy chassis design that we are doing. It's 50% thinner than the traditional notebook. Traditional notebooks you can see today usually is more than between 1 inch and the 1.5 inch. And this is giving you as thin as 13 millimeter and for the design on the ultrabook. In order to do this, we work on the LCD design. We are not using the kind of common parts or common LCD modules that you can find today in the market. We use so-called open cell design of the LCD module. That means we basically have to embed the LCD with the chassis together to make this thin and light. For the thermal comfort, we basically, in order to make sure that you put the ultrabook on your laptop, it's not going to give you warm or even hot. So we basically move away the warm devices components from those areas nearby your palm or your keyboard or even on the bottom of the system. And then we guided the cool air from the keyboard areas and go into the rear section of the ultrabook. So those warm air and the cool air design is also being considered. Again, I think we are not even we do it thinner and lighter. We're not going to give away any expansion or any actually the traditional notebooks features right here. So first of all, we are first to market using the second generation Intel Core i7 or Core i performance into our products. And we are shipping this month from September. And we are first to market, even in ultrabook, we still putting on the Dolby Home Theater into the ultrabook category. This is the 4th generation of the Dolby Home Theater that we've been working with Dolby. Yet, we still have the so-called standard HDMI. So you didn't give away any expansion or connectivities to your multimedia features. And the last, not the least, is also is a unique features for our product. Even given the ultra thin and light design, so far we believe we are still the only ultrabook with the 2 options. You can have solid state drives up to 7 hours battery life. You can also have traditional hard drives, 2.5-inch hard drives, into this category. So we will be able to offer the hard drive capacity up to 500 gigabytes for the traditional hard drive, as well as 240 gigabytes for the solid-state drive. As I mentioned, in the PC era, if you don't have any innovation, there's no growth anymore. I think the PC market, overall, in the past 2 or 3 years, there's not much innovation. And that's why actually the people are moving away from PC to buy their second devices, whatever is the tablet or the smartphone, right? But I believe all of you are the mobile users. Maybe many of you have the notebooks, definitely. You also have a tablet or even smartphones. For sure, smartphone you're not going to give away, and it's going to use more and more. But let's say, when you are traveling, you may not be able to get rid of your notebooks. Some of you may have carry your tablets for a while, but maybe still a lot of time you still need to carry the notebooks. So we still believe there's the opportunity, a very good opportunity for the ultrabook, giving the mobility as well as the instant on, instant connect to help us to moving up the PC market. And the Acer has been leading the way for the mobile PC devices innovation. We're gonna committed to continue this new transforming of the PC as well as of the mobile devices. So again, the ultrabook, the first generation ultrabook Aspire S3 is just the beginning, and we're gonna show you more and more innovations. Thank you.